it was 50 years and 2 days to the day when Paul was born. So this little celebration is to mark that day. So we're going to kick off with Dad saying a few words.
Jotted down a few highlights in Paul's life and in our life. Paul, probably as you all know anyway, was a premature baby, 3 pound 14 ounces. We're very lucky to get him. In medical terms, the placenta had it. And the young lady was on her last birth. So after 5 it wasn't too bad. 5 children, Paul's the baby. The other thing about it is, when you're youngest at 50, you start to feel a bit old. That's what we both feel. As around about a 6-year-old, he had a little sponge plastic football. And in Rosedale Grove, the door down that end of the dining room was Collingwood's goal. The door down this end was the opposition's goal. As a 6-year-old, he kept the scores of both teams, one against the other. Run down there and kick a goal, or if he missed it, it was a point. Come down the opposition, kick the goal, missed the point. Well, at the end of a short time doing this, he could convert goals to points instantly. He never ever learned his 6 times tables. Clever boy. Took after his mother. They're all clever in their own way. Took after their mother. I know they took after her because when we were dancing around in our single days, she told me she was good at passing exams. That's just what I knew. But over the years, he's been Mum's boy. Whenever the telephone went, "Oh, is Mum there?" "Yep." "Okay." Well, this night, the telephone went, he said, "Is Dad there?" Hello, what's up? Rainy night, with 2 degrees, delivering pizzas. You run the car up against the curb, upset the front alignment of the front wheel alignment, and that's why he wanted Dad. So we got the RACV. They fixed everything up. His first job offer was a job in taxation, legal side of taxation. They said to him, "Oh, you probably have to go to Dandenong." Oh, he said, "I'm not going to Dandenong." And that was the end of the taxation job. The next job he went for was the job in Canberra, advertised in the local paper. And they offered this to him, and he's been up there 20 odd years, maybe more. So that was that.
One of my famous words, Mum.
I don't can.
Went as stiff as a board when she went to give him a hug. When he first went to Canberra, he had rental accommodation, and the owner of the house that he was renting had offered the place to him for a particular amount, I think 137,000, something like that. And he hummed and hard and decided he was going to buy it.
Not buy it.
Then he decided he wouldn't buy it. And the next, we happened to be going up there, and on the front door was for sales notice. about $2,000 more than he'd offered it to Paul. I said, "Oh, you want to buy this place, Paul?" He said, "Oh, it's getting too dear." I said, "Oh, shit."
I remember him saying that.
And Grancy doesn't
I said,
swear.
"Offer him what he offered it to you for." And I said, "Oh, no, that had done it, so." And anyway, after a couple more shoots, he said, "Oh, you think I should really buy it?" I said, "Yeah." He rang the bloke up. The bloke said, "Just a minute, Paul. I'm astounded." Anyway, he bought the house and lived there happily ever since. And it's benefited financially from it, his rental. So, all we can do now is just wish him happy birthday, 50-year-old. Good on you, Paulie.
Thank you.
Been a good son.
To Paul. The second instalment of what we have for you
Yes, Paul.
this afternoon.
There is more, Paul.
There is more, there is more. The poet laureate. We have a number of poets in the family, but at these celebrations, Stephen is the traditional poet laureate, and he's penned some words for.
Now I've got to get better at clapping when I've got a piece of paper in my hand, because
Oh,
this
what have you
happens.
done now?
I always spill my drink over my poem, so this will.
Do you need your glasses?
No. I think I'm okay. All right, this poem is called "The Perils of Paul," with apologies to the perils of
Pauline.
Pauline. Yeah. Our tale begins on 3rd of July 1965. Paul races into the world to thrive. Not willing to just lie and look, Paul, rumour has it, came out reading a book. Paul's our favourite little brother, son, uncle and friend. His adventures and perils always seem to spell the end. But Paul escapes each time, to us all enlightened. We are all so proud, even Enid Blyton. A peril faced together is being a Collingwood supporter. Hopefully we get a win, but then it could be a slaughter. It's great fun sharing footy stats and stories and dreaming of pies going on to greater glories. As a legal eagle, Paul heads the nation, beaming at his super staff station, tackling Canberra's tribulations and biting cold. Come back to Melbourne, Paul, before you're too old. Paul loves games. His designs so eloquent. His quest burst of zoological merriment. Logic, dice, quizzes and colour, bold and brazen like David Attenborough. Paul's current big challenge is turning 50. He will meet it head on, so keen, so thrifty. His big smile and hearty laugh gives us lots of joy, and not by half. So super this tale of Paul's bold merits, of fun and games, his designs and edits. We salute you this day on turning 50, and we all say with gusto, Paul, you're pretty nifty.
Well, not
To
on the
Paul.
To Paul.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay,
Okay, the next thing in this, where I think everybody's getting used to the order of things, is the traditional giving of the presents. And so we have the presents coming. Marie as the presents.
Happy birthday.
Here, Marie.
And happy birthday. I'm sure this is a masterpiece, and it may have my poem isn't anything like it. The poet laureates.
I'm not sure if I should be opening it.
You should open it.
Yeah. Rip, rip, rip.
Some music, don't you, to play while it's opening? Can anyone sing a song or something?
We can sing around the good old Collingwood forever.
You need it, sir.
Have you still got the squirts, Laura?
This will max me out on the airline weight limit.
I think so. Tip it up the other way, Paul. The other way, yeah.
No one
That
heard,
that
sorry.
side. No,
I take it back.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It just looks.
We're recording it,
from the
please.
top. Yeah,
Did
that
you?
way. Back towards you, yeah. You have to tell us,
Oh, wow.
that's the back of it. You have to tell us you haven't already got it.
I haven't got it.
Tip it over the other way, that's the back.
See it. What is it called?
The Collingwood Archive Collection. Thank you.
I'm pleased you haven't got that.
We were so pleased you haven't got it because we were worried that you'd already have it.
Thank you. That's great. Oh, it sits like that.
Yeah.
On the shelf.
You'll have a bit of fun with that.
Yeah, you will have a lot of fun with that.
I was just sending Steve an email the other night saying they interviewed Dacos on the radio. I said, Steve, you've got to listen.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
I was too busy writing a poem.
That's true.
I'll get to it.
I got to
Yeah, rip, rip,
get
rip.
focused.
It's the only way to open presents.
Lovely paper too. No worries. Oh,
And this is a book that Chris put together with contributions from everybody.
Everybody.
So
Everybody.
thank you, everybody.
thanks.
This is your life.
This is your life, yeah? Yeah.
It's amazing.
So I think, charge up your glasses one final time,
Yes.
and to Paul. And
And
enjoy
the
the
cake.
rest of the afternoon. Oh no, you might like to say
Speech,
something.
speech, yes.
Happy birthday
Birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you.
Sing it again.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Just wait, the cake's coming, so.
Thanks everyone. Kind to stand up.
It's a beautiful photo.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh, wow.
I didn't put too much time into the speech. I thought last night, maybe I'd better have a speech.
You're so cute.
So there it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming along. It's Steve and Jen for hosting today. So I'm just trying to read my handwriting. Now I know how other people feel at work. Thanks for Mum and Dad for everything you've done all your life, all my life. It's a wonderful family that I've grown up in. I guess you don't really realise that until you're an adult and you can look back and participate. Thanks Mum and Dad for having 5 children, not 4. That's really good. I just want to
Hang on.
Our timing is terrible.
No, you can't blow those ones out.
That's
You need to blow them out.
No, don't think
Oh,
You
I
can
can't
continue
blow
the
them.
speech now, sorry.
Okay, now,
You can if you try.
just a couple of anecdotes. Being the youngest in the family, you do have certain privileges. I remember the time Steve wouldn't let me watch Cartoon Corner, and Steve got attacked. And when he went and complained to Mum and Dad, they go, "What did you do to him?"
No, burn it this way, this way. Thanks, Lord.
Sorry, I missed the punchline there. So Mum and Dad said, "What did you do to him?" And Steve's got blood.
Pouring off my. I've got still got
You
the
saw
scar.
this, you told me
Yeah.
about that the other day.
Secondly, Marie, year 12, our teacher quit at the start of third term, had a crisis of faith and left. And Marie saved the day for me, so I think Marie taught me how to write answers for English literature.
I gave him an anagram: smile, subject, mood, image, language, evaluation, and he put the rest in.
Sure, but Marie turned what was a disaster into,
91 or 92
Oh.
you scored.
I'll take it, but that's not what I got. I didn't get that.
We know you're smart, Paul, we know.
To Ray, when I was delivering pizzas, that was probably one of the most eventful times of my life, which I just said it later on to the public service. But the car broke down, and Ray came out to come and with his friend, jumped in the car, and they drove out behind the Pizza Hut that was in Bournemouth. And anyway, unbeknownst to us, the police followed them down the lane. So there's all these guys outside Pizza Hut, and this is about early 1990s when there's a lot of tension with the police. And unbeknownst, they said, "What's in the boot?" And then as I opened the boot, Ray said they got out their holster, ready to go in case I pulled the tyre lever on them, as I was there in my Pizza Hut uniform and hat. But thanks, Ray. You've been a great brother.
What was in the boot?
Nothing.
Spare tyre.
Bernie, the older statesman of the family, thanks for everything. Can't think of anything particular. Thanks for everything. Thanks for coming to the game. Of course, his team had to win on Friday night.
That's
He
why.
couldn't.
Unbeknownst to you, Bernard is saying, ringing up everyone, getting all the material for this masterpiece, and Chris has been putting it together. Huge effort.
And obviously, as the youngest, my sisters-in-law, Chris and Jenny and Heidi, and brother-in-law Branko, thank you for all your support over the years. Wonderful in-laws, all the nieces and nephews, and then the extended family now with all
And
the
your sister?
siblings.
Your sister?
I said my sister.
Yeah, Marie.
I said Marie.
With the essays.
I did have another story. This is not a bad one. That because you're the youngest, you tend to just not do anything. And I went on a school camp, and we lived in Ivanhoe, and I came back from the school camp, and we were living in East Ivanhoe. I don't remember packing anything. Just get in the car, Paul, and move. So when Mum said go to Canberra, I thought I'd better do that. I didn't actually anticipate that it was meant to be a temporary move up to Canberra, but it's been more than 20 years up there. You don't really realise that that I do actually have my life up there. A good friend of mine's in the hospital at the moment with cancer, so that's kind of someone no one down here would know, but that's been quite a traumatic last couple of weeks. It's been I haven't planned anything, just moved up to Canberra, and everyone's been fully supportive whenever I've come back to Melbourne. So thanks a lot, everybody. It's a fantastic family. Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Could I read the poem I wrote?
Yes, please
This
do.
is the antithesis of the poet laureate, because I don't like writing anything that's relevant to anything, or anything real, but anyway, it's very simple. So Paul's a great guy, always ready to say hi. He visits Melbourne regularly and helps Mum and Dad, who are elderly. Paul is handy with a pen. He's a clever grammarian and great with sentences and editing. He adores Enid Blyton and writes stories that are not frightening. He loves footing and often watches Collingwood win. Probably eats dim sims. Paul is long and lanky and rarely gets cranky. He loves to play board games. His creativity never wanes. He lives in Canberra but visits us often. He also is not really a boffin, more of a Canberra bureaucrat, a lovely guy, but sometimes full of office politics and crap. He's a little conservative but has a nice apartment, great beside a park. He also has a great, kind and generous heart. He's my kid brother. I miss him and wish he'd return to Melbourne, away from staff politics. So get with it, Paul. Come home to us and have it all.
This is what I always do. One more thing to say. After Ray and I had our incident with the police, they gave us the yellow canary on the car, and Dad, that's unroadworthy. So Dad spent the next 10 days fixing the car with the new engine. So
Oh, that's lovely,
Good
Paul.
dad, good dad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's a great dad.
I feel like we missed out the blowing of the candles. So
Yeah, we have to do it one more time.
Let's do it.
One more time.
With the birthday song.
With the birthday song. Thanks, sweetie. That's lovely.
No, it's all right.
50th, you get to have the birthday cakes for us.
Yeah, well, that's because you run out of breath, don't you?
Okay, happy
Birthday
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Paul, happy birthday to you.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Okay, one
more
breath.
time.
One breath.
All girlfriends.
Okay, enjoy the rest of the afternoon,
Yes,
everybody.
please do. It's more food.
Hold on, just take both. Look at this one. One,
Yes.
two, three. Okay.
Very good. Oh, you haven't cut the cake.
Oh, the knife. Hold on, the knife.
Hold on.
I'm trying. Very well. Very honored to Japan for the moment. That's right.
I think Mary hilarious.
I'm a massive thank you to you.
where is the wire? Did you see other days?
Okay, maybe Kiss your mum. She's the closest girl. Hey!